Good morning, everyone. Uh, a very warm welcome to your tele-education class. So, how are you all students? Very good. I'm also very good. Thank you. So, boys and girls, do you remember what we discussed in our last class? মনত আছে নে নাই? Last যোৱা ক্লাছত আমি কি পঢ়াইছিলো? আছে ন? বঢ়িয়া. So, we talked about something called present tense. What was present tense মানে things that are happening now, things which are universal truths, হয় নে নহয়? Right? But then, এটা বস্তু মোক কোৱাচোন তোমালোকে, please tell me one thing you all, গোটেইকেইজনে একেলগে ক'বা. Sorry. চব বস্তু জানো চিৰন্তন সত্য হয়? নহয়, right? চব বস্তুৱে জানো এতিয়াই হৈ আছে? No, right? So there are certain things which happened earlier too. কিছুমান এনেকুৱা বস্তু আছে যিবিলাক আগতেও হৈ গৈছে আৰু তাৰ বিষয়ে আমি কথা হ'ব পাৰে, isn't it? So in today's session we are going to discuss those things that happened earlier. যিবিলাক বস্তু আগতে হৈ গৈছিল, we will be discussing something about them. All right? Are we clear? Okay then. So ready? Let's begin then. As I have already said, we'll be discussing things that happened earlier. So what kind of things happened earlier? Let's have a close look. So what do we have? First up, we have a classroom. A classroom, madam say, student board, right? Sound that key was a story to. So the girl says, excuse me, ma'am, may I come in? The madam replies, yes, come in to me. Why were you absent yesterday? Why were you absent yesterday? এতিয়া কোনদিনাখনৰ কথা কৈছে ইয়াত? It's yesterday, right? Yesterday মানে কি? To present ৰ কথা নাই, আগতে হৈ যোৱা বস্তুৰ হৈছে, right? Moving ahead. So Sumi came into the class. Classত সোমাই আহিলে. Now she is replying. Mom, I wasn't well yesterday. মই দুখিত, বাইদেউ মই দুখিত, মই যোৱাকালি মোৰ গা ভাল নাছিল. Okay? So that was her explanation. Okay? Then madam asked, what happened? What happened? And her reply was, as I was not well, I could not sleep well, so I got up late. যিহেতু মোৰ গা বেয়া আছিল, মই ভালকে শুব নোৱাৰিলো আৰু সেইকাৰণে ৰাতিপুৱা দেৰিকে সাৰ পালো. Okay? Now moving ahead. So we have here. If we look at these lines, what can we find out? Sumi says, excuse me, ma'am, may I come in? Then the madam replies, yes, come in, Sumi. Why were you absent yesterday? So to that, Sumi replies, I'm sorry, ma'am, I wasn't well yesterday. Teacher, what happened? As I wasn't well, I could not sleep well, so I got up late. This is our conversation. Conversation to important বস্তু কি আছে? What is in this one? Let's have a look. See, look at these words. So if you look at these words, our first word that is been highlighted is what? Where. Then you have this word was. Then this word happened. Could not. And got up. What are these words? These words are in past tense. Okay? So this is something we'll be discussing today. But before that, let's move ahead. Now she came back home from school and she is talking to probably someone. Yeah, she's talking to her mother. তাইৰ মাকৰ লগত কথা পাতি আছে. So চাচোন ইয়াত কি হৈ আছে? Sorry. So Sumi, what did you learn in school today? মাকে কি সুধিলে? Sumi school as a kila. And let's see what is her reply. She says, Ma, I learned how to describe a person. How to describe a person. This is what she learned. Okay? Oh, who taught you that? কোনে তোমাক শিকালে এইটো বস্তু? And her reply was, Neela ma'am taught us, we understood it. We understood it. Okay? So now again, her mother says, what did you learn? And then she says, learned. Who taught you that? And Sumi says, Neela ma'am taught us, we understood it. Now again, if we look at these lines, first line to ki koise, Sumi's mother asked, Sumi, what did you learn in school today? The word I'm focusing on is did, right? Then Sumi replies, Ma, I learned how to describe a person. Ma, the word I'll be focusing here is learned. Then, oh, who taught you that? Taught. Neela ma'am taught us that. And then this word also, we understood it. So these words are in what? Are in past form. So we are discussing something related to that. Okay? So look at this line now. Time expressing an action that has happened or existed before. So time expressing an action that has happened or existed before now. আজিতকে আগতে কিবা এটা হোৱা বস্তু এটা যদি আমি এক্সপ্ৰেছ কৰো, we call what? We call that past tense. So last class we were talking about present tense, মানে আজিৰ কথা কৈ আছিলো. In this session we are talking about things that had happened before. আগতে যিবিলাক বস্তু হৈ গৈছে, we will be talking about that. Okay? So that is what? That is past tense. Now, what can be the examples of past tense? I did my homework yesterday. Now look at this line, this word, yesterday মানে কি? Right? So it পিছত হৈ যোৱা বস্তু. So what I did, we use this word did. Did is the form of the word do. So to write something in past tense, we have to use the form of the verb or the auxiliary. Okay? Fine. Moving ahead. We have another conversation now. Let's have a look. What is there in that conversation? So these are two people. This one is, this is Shalini and this is Ravi. And they are talking about something. So first line says, look Shalini, I bought 3 kilos of potatoes. I bought 3 kilos of potatoes. My word here is what? Bought. What do you mean by bought? Bought is kinilu. So your main word to ki hoy? Buy. Word is buy. So first form of buy is what? Bought. Okay? Now moving ahead. Really? Were not they expensive? So Shalini shocked হৈ গল. 3 kilo কিনিছা, তেওঁলোকক কি দামী নাছিল নেকি? So my word here would be what? Were not. No, they cost me rupees 20 a kilo, so I bought 3 kilos. নহয়, তেওঁলোকে 20 টকাহে দাম লৈছিল, so I bought 3 kilos. মানে মই 3 কিলো কিনিলো. Okay, now if I look at the lines, so I conversation to আমি গোটেইকেইটা line চালো. ইয়াত কি আছে? Bought, were not, and cost. And then bought again. So in this one, there is a conversation going on between Ravi and Shalini. Ravi says, look Shalini, I bought 3 kilos of potatoes. So bought, saline is really were not expensive, were not, then cost, and bought again. Okay, so eketa word are what? They are in past tense. So how can I differentiate a sentence, whether a sentence is present tense or past tense? By the use of the verb. যিটো verb থাকে, verbটোৰ user ওপৰত base কৰিয়ে আমি past tense আৰু present tense ক differentiate কৰিব পাৰো. Okay, so in this one, this word bought is the past form of buy. So in this, Shalini, I buy 3 kilos of potatoes. তেনেহলে এইটো কি হয়? That would have been a present tense. যদি শালিনীয়ে ক'লে হয়, really, are not they expensive? In place of where, if they have used the word are, that would have been present tense. Then they cost me, cost remains same. Cost to present would go change to হয়. So present tense to একে হলে হয়, and then again বতৰ জাগাত ইয়াত by হয় if it is in present tense. But since we are using bought, were not, and bought again, this an indication is what? It is something that happened earlier. Agote hoi goisil. This is past tense. Okay? Now, helping an auxiliary verb, it was to we have discussed earlier, right? What is an auxiliary verb? A verb that helps the main verb. Okay? So, present tense and past tense. I mean, present tense or past tense bujar understanding that is also important. In fact, it is more important than the rest. Okay, so first word is and am. Where do we use is? With he, she, it, they, right? Third person singular karone ami ki use koru? Is. All right, and am is always reserved for I. Am to সদায় I লগত use কৰা যায়, হয় নে নহয়? তোমালোকে কেতিয়াবা you am কোৱা শুনিছা নেকি? নাই শুনা, right? You are কোৱা, he am কোৱা নেকি? নোকোৱা, he is কোৱা. But I are not exactly, right? It's always I am, isn't it? So, যেতিয়া present tense of is and am হব, past form of that very word is was. Okay, so if you say, I'm a student, তোমালোকে কবা I am a student. মই এজন ছাত্ৰ বা ছাত্ৰী হয়. But মই কব লাগে, মই কি কম? I was a student. মই এজন student আছিলো. কাৰণ তুমি এতিয়া স্কুলত পঢ়িছা, মইতো স্কুলত পঢ়ি থকা নাই. So, যদি present tense হয়, what we'll be using? We'll be using am, and if it is in past tense, we'll be using was. Similarly with is, he is a student, তেওঁ ছাত্ৰ হয়, but past tense ক'ব নহয়, what will we say? He was a student. Okay? Now our next word is ah. You are a good boy, right? You are a student. You are is used only with second person, isn't it? Be it singular or plural, we use that word are. So you are a good boy, you are a student, and all that. And when we have to turn that into past tense, what we'll be using? We'll be saying were. You were a student. Apuni student asle, is it? So, are past form ki hobo? Were. Okay? Similarly, do and does. Do is for first person and second person, and does is for what? Third person singular. So be it do or does, your past form to ki hobo? Did. Okay? Then has and have. Has is for third person singular number. He has been, he has a, he has a pen. Okay, I have a pen, you have a pen. But has and have or past form to ki hobo? What would be the past form of has and have? It would be had, right? Okay, now moving ahead, let's have a look at the main verbs. This is something that you people need to memorize. So what you do, guys, I'll take 30 seconds of your time. Tumalok sobbore korot grammar books ase, right? So in your grammar books, there would be a list of verbs which will have its present tense form, past tense form, past participle form, right? What you need to do is mark that entire list. Gote list kon mukhosto koriba. Okay? Now let's see how it works. First up, present tense and past tense. Teach. Teach is a word, isn't it? So, teacher past form ki hobo? Taught. By, bought. Happen, happened. Understand, understood. Okay? এইকেইটা হয় আমাৰ প্ৰেজেন্ট টেন্স ও পাষ্ট টেন্স কৰা। Okay? teach to কি হব? taught হব। by to কি হব? bought হব। happen would be happened, understand would be understood. Okay? Fine. All right. Okay, before I go into the next one, remember one thing. We can change present tense to past tense in two ways. There are two kinds of verbs which are called regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs কোনবিলাক হয়? যিবিলাকত আমি ed use কৰো, present ৰ পৰা past কৰোতে যত আমি ed use কৰো, those verbs are called regular verbs. Baki rest of the verbs where we have not used an ed are irregular verbs. Okay? এইটো বস্তু মনত ৰাখিবা. We'll be discussing that sometime. Ed are what? Regular verbs, and rest of the verbs are irregular verbs. Okay? Now moving ahead, here is a bond between two friends. One's name is Ramu and the other's one's name is Shamu. Okay? So what we need to do, fill in the blanks with past tense of the verb given in brackets. So তেওঁলোকে কেইটামান verb use কৰিব. We have to fill in those blanks using past form of those special verbs. Are we all ready? Are we so ready? Ne? Very good. Let's begin then. So hey Ramu, Dash, what's the cricket match between Sri Lanka and India yesterday? Hey Ramu, যোৱাকালি খেলখন চাইছিলা? Okay, that is the word, isn't it? So here our verb is what? Do. Okay, do is the bracketed verb. So what we need to do is we have to find out the past form of do. Okay, now 2 minute agote I was showing you slides on auxiliary. হয় নে নহয়? Auxiliary কেইটা কি আছিল তোমালোকৰ? Is, am, are, do, and has, have, isn't it? এইকেইটা আছিল নে? So এইকেইটা যেতিয়া আছিল, we are using a recent auxiliary here. That's was the cricket between Sri Lanka and India yesterday. So my main verb is do. So আগৰ স্লাইডখনত মই just তোমালোকক কৈ আহিছো, what is the past form of do? Very good. Great. So the past form of do is did. So, the question would be, hey Ramu, did you watch the cricket match between Sri Lanka and India yesterday? Hey Ramu, তুমি যোৱাকালি মেটচখন চাইছিলা? So, word is did. Right? Good. Now, moving ahead. Yes, I did. So, again, hit word use কৰিলে. Yes, I did. It does a thrilling match. It does a thrilling match. Again, মই তোমালোকক সেই স্লাইডটোলৈ আকৌ ঘূৰাই লৈ যাম. We just discussed something. মনত আছিল চাগে, right? Auxiliaries কেইটা কি আছিল? Is, am, are, do, does, has, have, isn't it? So those were the 4 auxiliaries we discussed: present tense form and past tense form. Now the word in question here is what? What's our verb? Is. So amak ki lage, we need to find out the past form of this word is. Now what is the past form of this word? Ki hobo yaar past form? Who can tell me quickly? Wow. Very good. That's awesome, What's the word? That is was. Good. Very good. Now, চাওঁচোন আৰু কি আছে আগত? Oh, really? Who does the maths? Who does the maths? Okay, so my verb here is win. So, যোৱাকালিৰ খেল এখনত তোমালোকে কি কবা? মেটচখন কোনে জিকিল? কোনে জিকিলে? জিকিলে বা জিকিছে আমি তেনেকে কম না? So we need to use the past form. And what's our verb? Our verb is win. So what's the past form of win? What is the past form of win? Very good. So the Parisa again. Great. That is won. Okay. So who won the match? Good. Now Sahashan now ki ase number text. Of course, you won the match. So Swata, who won the match? We have the word repeated here. Past form of win is won. So won the match. Of course, India won the match. And India is zikibo. Belek kuni zikibo. So moving ahead, I could not watch it because I dash in my aunt's house. I could not watch it because I dash in my aunt's house. Okay, so what is our word? Is right. So just from কি হব? এইমাত্ৰ answer কৰিছা কিন্তু. So what would be that? Very good. Very good. This was great. Ahasun Saru next কি আছে? So what did you do there? He again asked, তাত কি কৰিছিলা? What did you do there? You know, তুমি তোমাৰ আন্টিৰ ঘৰত গৈছিলা. What did you do there? কি কৰিছিলা? And his reply was, we dash celebrate my little brother's birthday. We dash celebrate my little brother's birthday. আমি তাত মোৰ সৰু ভাইটিৰ জন্মদিন celebrate কৰিছিলো. We dash celebrate my little brother's birthday. Okay, so what could be the answer now? Verb ki hoy yaad? The verb is celebrate. Okay, so what would be the past form? Very good. That is celebrated. Celebrated. That's great. Now moving ahead, my aunt dash organize a beautiful party for him. My aunt organize a beautiful party for him. My word is organize. So past form ki hobo? What we did in the previous one? We added an ed over here, right? So again, we'll have to do the same thing here. We'll have to add an ed after organize. So our word would be what? Great, तुम्हारा बहुत smart है. Very right. Okay, the word is organized. We have added an ed after organize, so that makes it organized. That's very good. We enjoy ourselves. We enjoy ourselves. Now again আমাক কি লাগে? Enjoy past form লাগে. ইয়াত আগৰ দুটা কৰিছে কি কইলা? ed add হৈছিল, হয় নে নহয়? So we'll follow the same rule. Same rule follow কৰো. What would be our word? Our verb is enjoy. What will you do? Great! It should be what? Very good. Your answer is awesome. Perfect answer. It is good. Dhuni answer yes, it's enjoyed. Very good. Now let's move ahead. Awasun sound ki ase agod. That's nice. But you miss a great match? Okay, hey sab to thik ase, but cricket match kon miss korili. You know, আমি সবে তেনেকুৱা হয় নে নহয়? We all love watching cricket match. So, what could be the answer for this one now? এইটো কাৰণে কি হ'ব? আগৰ কেইটা কি কৰিছিলা মনত আছে? You know, celebrate, organized, enjoy. You added ed after that, isn't it? So here, the word is miss. So Mr. Former কাৰণে কি কৰিবা? Again, you are adding a ed, right? So the word would be what? Missed. Good. Oh, তোমালোক চবৰে ভাল পোৱা বস্তুটো আহি গ'ল. So it's question time, boys and girls. Get ready with your clickers and you'll have like questions. তোমালোকৰ তাত হাতত থাকিব 30 ছেকেণ্ড. 30 ছেকেণ্ডত এই প্ৰশ্নটো উত্তৰ দিয়া. And your time starts now. Okay, time up. Time up. Time khatam. You know what is the past form of these? Answer is option A. Taught. Good. Okay, now another story. So we can see a person, probably he's sitting and their side of Ketaman Bosta type of goes to us. So probably he is a farmer. Once they leave the farmer, he stored all his grains in a storeroom. So এজন খেতিয়ক আছিল যিজনে নিজৰ সমস্ত শস্যবোৰ এটা মানে ভঁৰাল ঘৰত ৰাখিছিল. Oh, can you see all that? নিগনি আছে বহুত হয় নাই? So a large group of mice started feasting on the grains. যিখিনি তেওঁলোকৰ ধান বা ঘেঁহু বা যিবোৰ বস্তু আছিল, you know, a large group of mice started feasting on the grains. You know, নিগনিৰ জাক এটা সেইবোৰ খোৱা আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. Oh, can you see? Imagine what is happening? He's thinking what? He's thinking of a cat, isn't it? So when the farmer saw this, you know, he bought a cat. He wanted to drive away all the mice and protect his grains. তেওঁ এইখিনি দেখাব লাগিলে তেওঁ কি কৰিলে? তেওঁ এটা মেকুৰী কিনি আনিলে আৰু যিমানখিনি মানে নিগনি আছিল না তেওঁলোকক চবকে মাৰি এই খেদাৰ প্ল্যান কৰিলে. Okay? Then what happened? The cat started catching the mice. They were afraid of the cat. You know, মেকুৰীটোৱে নিগনিবোৰ ধৰা আৰম্ভ কৰিলে আৰু তেওঁলোক নিগনিবোৰে মেকুৰীটোক ভয় কৰা আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. What happened afterwards? Okay, so seeing that there is danger ahead, মেকুৰীটোৰ পৰা danger আছে, all the mice came in a huddle, তেওঁলোকে মিটিঙত গ'ল and they started discussing. See, this is what they started discussing. They had a meeting with the old mouse and they came up with a plan. The plan was to tie a bell around the cat's neck so that they would know when the cat came near the storeroom. So what did they met an old mouse, you know, বুঢ়া মানুহবোৰ জ্ঞানী বুলি কয়. So they met an old mouse and then they devised a plan. And as per their plan, তেওঁলোকৰ প্লেনৰ মতে what they did, they planned to tie a bell on the neck of the cat. You know, মেকুৰীৰ ডিঙিত টিলিঙা আৰাৰ প্লেন কৰিলে. Okay? So who will bell the cat? But চবতকে ডাঙৰ question আছিল মেকুৰীৰ ডিঙিত টিলিঙা আৰিব কোনে? Who will bell the cat? Okay? So this is the story. Now what we need to do is, since we are talking about past tense, we need to use the story with proper past tense and answer some questions. And answer should be always in past tense. Okay? So can we use past tense while discussing things? Let's find out that one. Okay? Once there lived a farmer. He stored all his grains in a storeroom. A large group of mice started feasting on the grains. When the farmer saw this, he bought a cat. He wanted to drive away all the mice and protect his grains. The cat started singing at the mice. They were afraid of the cat. They had a meeting with the old mouse and came up with a plan. The plan was to tie a Bible around the cat's neck so that they would know when the cat came near the storeroom. Okay, so now the question is, where did the farmer store his grains? The question is in which tense? Very good. This is your clue. Did, it's in past tense, right? So if the question is in past tense, answer should be also in our past tense. So what could be the answer? Very good. It's in a storeroom. So can we frame a complete sentence with that? He stored all his grains in a storeroom. So what indicates that this is past tense? Is this word stored. Okay, now moving ahead, see this word stored is the indicator of past tense. Why did he buy the cat? Why did he buy the cat? So what indicates that this is in past tense? It's this word did. Okay, now he bought a cat to drive away the mice. মেকুৰীবোৰ খেদিবৰ কাৰণে. He bought the cat to drive away the mice. So what indicates past tense here? It's this word bought, isn't it? Okay, buy, bought. We have just seen that. Okay. What did the mice plan to do? নিগনিবোৰে কি plan কৰিল? The plan was to tie a bell around the cat's neck. The mice planned to tie a bell around the cat's neck. So ইয়াত আমাৰ main word কি হয়? It's the highlighted word. Planned. এইটো আমাৰ past tense হয়, and how we got to know? With this ed part, isn't it? Okay, so that is an indication of a past tense. What did the old mouse ask? The old wise mouse asked who would bell the cat? And the word is ask. Good. Fine. Now, once there lived a farmer. He stored all his grains in a storeroom. A large group of mice started feasting on the grains. When the farmer saw this, he bought the cat. He wanted to drive away all the mice and protect his grains. So in this line, what are the words that indicate past tense? First one is lived, then stored, then started, then what, saw, then bought, wanted. So write the present tense of the highlighted words. Ekita word ase tumalakor karone lived. Ki hoise? They have added an ed, isn't it? So what is the past present form here? Leave. Similarly, bought. What is bought? It's buy. Stored. We by adding an ed, we make it a past tense, isn't it? So we have added this ed over here. What would be the present form one? This one. Stored. Can you see the difference? This is the word stored, and by adding that, we have made it a past tense. Then wanted, want, same rule. By adding this part, we have made it past. Okay? Started, start, same rule. Okay? Saw, see. So these are the words. Okay? Now, past tense form of these words. You need to find out the past tense form of this word. So cross would be what? Crossed. We'll be using that ed rule again. Then walk would be what? Yeah, same ED rule. Very good. This is walked. And then talk. Same ED rule. What would be the word? Talk. Great. Then after that, you have another word. Store. Wow. Very good answer. This is stored. Very good. Once again, great answer. The word is change things. Right. Okay. So, another question. Alright? Ready, Sobe? Get ready with your clicker. Sobe clicker বোৰ হাতত লোৱা and please click the right option. The question is coming your way, and again, I'll be giving you 30 seconds to answer this one. And your time starts now. All right, what is so right with that answer? This to that lesson I say yesterday. We need the past form, right? And the right answer is option D, wrote. Okay. Now there is a sign for you people. This is something that you people need to do at home. So that's it. Write 5 sentences using the verbs in their past form about your activities in school. So তোমালোকৰ স্কুলত যিবোৰ কাম কৰা, যিবোৰ activity কৰা, you have to write 5 sentences using the past form of these words. What are the words? Read, pray, learn, eat, and play. Right? Okay. So if we have to summarize the entire thing, what is past tense? Past tense forms of these words are what? Cross is crossed, walk is walked, talk is talked, store is stored, live is lived, change is changed, and you know what is a past tense? Time expressing an action that has happened or existed before now is what? Is something that we call past tense. And example of past tense would be what? I did my homework yesterday. I did my homework yesterday. Okay? Fine then. So thank you all. যদি কিবা doubts আছে, if you have any doubts, you can ask those in the query session. Thank you.